is happening, Magnus? So, the Olympics have caused a massive controversy. Let's check this out, shall we? It was on my Twitter feed when I saw this, and I kept seeing clips of it, and I was like, what in the hell? There's a child there. There's a guy standing there and his nuts was hanging out. I'm like, what is this? Yeah.
This morning, one of the drag queens from that controversial Last Supper parody at the Olympics opening ceremony doubling down as backlash grows. The performer insisting this was not the Last Supper, but rather the Feast of Dionysus, arguing even if it was the Last Supper, quote, what's the harm? Why is it a parody and not a tribute? And can't drag...
Well, the problem is, first of all, families. This is a family thing. The Olympics is something that everyone's supposed to be able to watch. And you got people with their nuts hanging out. Okay, so whether it was the Last Supper or not, still.
Queens be Christians too? Meanwhile, Olympic organizers apologizing, insisting clearly there was no...
And if you know anything about Christians, they have specific rules that have to do with anything related to homosexuality. So they would have an issue with drag queens. Yes. So it's, I think that, we shouldn't be disrespecting each other's religions. We really shouldn't be doing that. We all know that in this day and time, at least, if it was another religion that was possibly being made fun of, there would be way more of an uproar. But I have noticed that Christians have been a punching bag for a little while now. I know that several different religions definitely have their dark pasts of different sects or cults or different denominations doing some bad things. But I think we're in a time now where we can respect each other's beliefs, and we don't have to do things like this that can, because, I don't know whether it is or it isn't, but I just know that, sometimes people will do things, and then when they're called out for it, oh, no, we didn't mean that. It was just really meant this. You know what I'm saying? Just keep the Olympics as PG as possible, and I think that you really can't, as G-rated as possible, and I think you really can't go wrong.
Never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. We really did try to celebrate community tolerance. Jack Rohr is a man of God on a mission to spread his faith. He joins us now to react. Jack, welcome to you. I know that you saw this and you have some strong feelings about it. Please do share.
Well, it's just saddening to think that we're in a time
period tight shoulder.
This could even be approved. I mean, to be mocking the Last Supper, something so sacred to so many Christians around the world, is a direct assault on Christianity. But all religions should be upset and hurt right now, seeing what happened at these Olympic Games. Olympics for throughout history have brought countries together, have been times where conflict has been healed. And so to think that you're giving a group like the trans community this much leeway to control what you show to folks and children all around the world, this is a mockery, and God will not be mocked. We will reap what we sow from these type of events.
This is also one of those things where, people they knew what they were doing. Like, I highly doubt that they just did this and just thought, everything will be fine. Controversy sells. Controversy sells. And I think they knew what they were doing. And whether it was the Last Supper or not, I think they knew that it could be misconstrued. So, like I said, controversy sells.
What do did you think of the Nikki doll, which was one of the drag queens in the display, defending the event, claiming they were depicting the Feast of Dionysus, not the Last Supper? How does that go over with you?
I pray for her. I pray for her soul. I ask God to forgive her because she does not know what she's doing. This is a sad
Never heard of
time.
Nikki
People
doll.
are confused. But I mean, if you look back, look at the policies that we're pushing. Men competing with women in sports. We're allowing individuals like this to make policy decisions.
Yeah, that's absolutely not fair. So if anything, if you are going to be a trans woman, they need like their own league. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not fair. Men come with a lot of physical advantages when it comes to athletics. So
across our nation and across the world, this is a direct alarm bell for the entire world to see. We cannot allow this. This is a mental health issue. If you really think that you can change your gender and that people are going to support whatever you say, and we're just feeding it, Sarah. We're feeding this nonsense, this mental health crisis that we have before our hands. We need to treat it as such. We need to call it as such. We cannot let these men go into bathrooms with women. We cannot let these men compete with women in sports. And we have to speak truth to them through the word of God, but just common sense.
Yeah. And so for the transgender community, they're making the criticism about them being transgender when the Christian community is saying that this was a mockery on their faith, a mockery of their religion, Jack. Really bottom line. The First Lady, the President calling the opening ceremony spectacular. And so many did think, as they were watching it, did think that, right? And then this came across and you think, gosh, what a distraction from what was a really remarkable opening ceremony. And from the athletes, Jack, as an athlete, we want to support these people who have put so much hard work into their events. A real quick final thought on the Olympics and, hoping that these athletes can go on and have their best performance at the games.
That's right. Sarah, I'm a fellow track athlete, right? I wanted to.
I was just about to say, I'm waiting for the track and field. That 100 and 200 specifically.
The Olympics, and it's one of the most glorious times for me. I love watching the Olympics and to see this distract everything, distract all these accomplishments of these men and women who have worked all their life, many of them working 2 and 3 jobs just to be able to
and their
compete.
Families, yeah.
It's funny, every few months or years, there's always something controversial that happens at some award show or some event, right? Every time, and it kind of gets glossed over and people kind of let it go over time, and you know what I mean, and things get risky, more and more and more risque over time.
Their families, and then to have the President of the United States, the First Lady of the United States appease to this satanic, demonic act is disgusting. Jack, shame on you, Joe Biden and the Biden family.
All right, we're coming up right at the top of a new hour here. Jack, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
You. I'm serious. I'm right, kill me.
Cut him off on that part. He's about to go in. So what did you guys think? Did you think it was the Last Supper? Did you think? I did. I was looking at it, just scrolling, and I was like, what is this, the Last Supper or something? What the hell is going on here? Like, and then I saw someone with a beard in a dress gyrating and dancing and stuff. I was like, and I thought it was some award show or whatever. And then people were like, yo, this is the Olympics now. And I was like, okie dokie. Well, this is going to be controversial. So I thought to myself, guess I'll be doing a video on it sooner or later. A couple days later, I am. So I knew you guys wanted me to cover this. I was tagged several times and sent it several times. Sorry I got to it later than you wanted me to. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. Was it the Last Supper? Was it not? And what details did I miss? I didn't miss the nuts hanging out, and I didn't miss that the child was there. And yes, I know the undertones for that because people were talking about that and what people want for the future and for law changes and stuff like that, which I'm not going to even get into right now. But I will see you all in the next video. Good night for now. I will see you tomorrow unless something else comes out. 10 million subscribers. Woo!